Hello to you people, this is Eitan from Knives Guru, the Israeli Cold Weapon Portal. As you know, I'm not a native English speaker, so forgive me if I have a broken English. Today I'm gonna make a short review on what I call first impression on the Samrenmu Chinese made fixed blade knife, model S625. So this knife I bought from Mr. Tomer Moore from Tactical Company. They are Israeli distributors of cold weapon and firearms products, stuff like that. So let's get into business. So this is how I get it, box. See, nice box. And let's put it aside. Let's see the bride to be. So we have here a small fixed blade, very cute. Let's see size comparison to understand how big or small it is. So this is Socum, Microtech Socum. Right. This is cold steel leather neck, which is a fixed blade at the size of the Mark II. So as you can see, the S625 is a pretty small knife. I don't have too much big hands, and small knives have their disadvantages and advantages. So carry on from here. Let's talk about the materials. We have a fixed blade, full tang construction with high grind from HCR 14 MOV, which is similar to US8 or 440B stainless steel. We're talking about simple stainless steel, but it can do the job most of the time. It looks like a knife for light stuff. It came very sharp from the factory. I didn't sharpen it or cut almost nothing. It shaves here, no problem. I'm gonna cut a couple of stuff to check it out. We have this very interesting sheath with this modular attachment that I can play with it. I have a spring here, see? Very nice. Let's see the thickness of the blade. This is let's take one of the okay, we are talking about 3 point something millimeters, almost 4 millimeters. Okay, this is not where the grind is. Okay, I suppose that the grind is thinner, but I checked the stock. So we have a pretty thin knife. Let's see how much it weighs. Here in Israel we use the metric system. On, let's put it, talking about approximately 100 grams. Okay. Okay. 100 grams. So this is the knife. Now let's see how it cuts. And after that we'll talk about the pros and cons after we saw this. So let's take a light leather, think about 2 millimeters thick. Let's cut it. Okay, okay, the belly, okay. Okay, sharp. I must say, it's very sharp. Okay, this stuff is for gun holsters. Let's see how it will cut. Okay, didn't penetrate to the other side. Now I apply force. If I come like this, hold the point, it will cut. If I try to use only the belly, it won't penetrate. Okay. Well, it's kind of hard for it, and I wonder if because it already lose his edge. I don't think so. It feels pretty sharp. Maybe it's just hard for it. I don't know. And thick leather, something like 4 to 5 millimeters. Let's see. No problem. No problem. No problem. Nice. Well, the grind is pretty decent, high from the upper, I don't know, 80%. It's very good. Spear point blade. So let's talk about the advantages and the disadvantages, or things to improve. First of all, this knife comes at the price of, I don't know, like $25. And for $25, it's a very good deal, I think. You get a fixed blade, full tang from a decent stainless steel, not one of the high-end steels, but it will do the job, as you can see. Maybe you'll need to sharpen it more, but it will be easier to sharpen. For light works, not use it as a pry bar or something like that, from food prep to cut ropes and stuff like that, open boxes, I don't know. I don't know how it will do in carving, but you have G10 scales, which is also pretty good. The fit and finish seem very nice. I don't know about those screws, if they are from good hardened stainless steel or just they will, I don't know, will mush or smear on the first attempt to open it or something like that. But you have a stone, something like stone wash finish on the entire blade. The logos, very simple, very, I can say, they took a very simple design and add up a bit of modern touch, linear hole, a bit of angles, you know, that's it. Bit of jimping here and here. Seem very nice as a small fixed blade for all sorts of jobs. $25, $26, $23. So I can say that one of these advantages are the fit and finish, the materials, which are for the price are okay, and I don't know how is the heat treat, but you got it really sharp from the factory. And as I said, for 23, 24, something like that dollar, it's a good knife. Let's talk about the sheath. Well, I think they had a good intentions with this gimmick, but I think it's a bit too much, or they imply it a bit not as good as they could. The sheath, as I think, it's a good sheath. Okay, you can place it in several places, but I think there is excess of material here. You can easily remove stuff from here and from here and make it more compact. It's a big sheath. I think it's bigger than the knife. It's very thick. It's like sticking out from your belt as a gun. And I think the idea of a small knife is to be as light and small as it can be, and carry it, and you won't feel it. So, and this gimmick is nice, but they need to secure it better, I think. And I'll be happy to see it in further models of this knife. So the sheath is okay, a bit big and clumsy, but has its own advantages as this spinner sheath. Okay. And let's talk about the disadvantage of this knife. Well, this knife have a very small and thin handle. I don't have too much big hands, okay, and I already cover it with my entire hand, and for me, I don't like it too much. Maybe, or gloved hands, it will cover all the knife, and I think that the handle need to be a bit longer or thicker, because I feel like I'm holding a small stick with a sharp edge on at the end. The blade is fine, the blade shape is fine, the steel is fine, everything is fine. The thing that I think that they need to improve in this knife, again, for the price you're paying, is a longer handle or thicker handle, and I would make the sheath a bit more compact. But as a 20, as I said before, 25, whatever, knife made in China for at Samrenmu, I think it's a very decent and nice knife. If you don't have too much expectation that it will act like S35VN and will cut cardboard all day and night, for camping knife, for light work, for stuff like that, I think it will work just fine. I don't know how strong is the blade and how good is the heat treatment, so I can't refer to that, and if it can do bigger jobs or stuff, I don't know. But as for cutting, it's fine. So hope you enjoyed, and thank you. Bye.